Welcome back to my channel, baddies. We're gonna start off this design with our diamonds. Now, if you have Cricut Design Space, then you already have the diamond shape available to you. And basically all I did was measure my tumbler. I checked how tall and how wide it was, and I kind of figured out where I wanted my diamonds to reach, like how I wanted it to fit the cup. And then all I did was change the color of a few other diamonds, size them accordingly, and just place them inside the other until I got a design that I was okay with. And if you guys pause the screen or take a screenshot, you guys can see the size that I used for every single diamond. You guys here can also see the size that I used for my vinyl strips. But I think that is really going to depend on what style tumbler you use. It's not a one size fits all. I'm using a 24-ounce plump from the Steel Magnolia, which by the way, guys, I have a discount code for you. So these are the measurements that fit this specific tumbler. Now, what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna apply our very first set of diamonds on the tumbler. Now, this can be whatever color that you want, okay? Because we are actually going to glitter directly over the tumbler. So, you know, sometimes when we make a regular diamond tumbler, we wrap it in vinyl and then we cut out the diamond shape using a diamond decal. In this case, we don't have that to guide us. And so in order for you to glitter the perfect diamond, you just glitter directly over the decal. I did this with my patriotic diamond tumbler. I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you haven't, it's so freaking cute. But basically, I went ahead and just applied my Mod Podge directly over the diamonds and glittered it. And I didn't have any issues with the epoxy repelling or anything like that. So this is definitely a good trick for you to do if you are trying to glitter in, like, you want to do straight lines and stuff like that. Using vinyl is a really good guide. And I don't see it as a waste because it's helping you get that perfect shape. You guys, also, it would not be a Myra Makes It tumbler if there wasn't a blooper. So I left it in here for your entertainment. There it is. Guys, this is literally the story of my life. Just spilling glue, spilling glitter everywhere. This is my life. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely crazy beautiful. So I am going to glitter over the diamond, and I am going to apply this beautiful glitter. And then once we have both diamonds glittered, we're going to seal it with polycrylic. You guys know polycrylic is my favorite sealer to use over glitter. I have used Rust-Oleum clear spray in the past and it has not worked for me. I don't know why. I really don't, but I just refuse to use anything other than polycrylic now because it just works for me. Also, you can totally see at the top right hand of the screen, my best friend. We were on FaceTime while I was doing this, and sometimes we just keep each other company, you know? I spend so many hours in my studio, and she spends so many hours working on logos, and we just like to keep each other company and chit chat. Guys, look how gorgeous this color is. Like, I know that I'm going to use this color so stinking much during fall. I can already see it. It's so beautiful. So if you guys are already planning your fall tumblers, believe me, you want to snag this color. Actually, I'm going to order another bottle of this color before I post this because I already know you guys are going to go and you're going to take it all. And this is going to be perfect for those plaids and just all those really beautiful fall designs. I'm obsessed with it. Super obsessed with it. So I'm just glittering both diamonds. Now let me tell you guys about this design, okay? So as you guys know, I did the diamond tumbler, which is a more simple design. And the way I like to describe it is the diamond tumbler is like the black sheep of the family. It's cute, but it's already like run its course. It's a little bit of a rebel, okay? It's, you know, made some bad decisions. It's, you know, trying to make its life better, but it's just trucking on there. You know what I'm saying? But this one right here, this one is the Diamond Vortex. This is the cousin that went to college, okay? This is the cousin that started their own business. and is thriving and wakes up at 6 and goes for a run. Okay, they're both cousins, they're both amazing, they both love each other. Okay, they do, they really do. But the vortex is just on another level, and that's okay. They can still both shine, but differently. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I don't know if that was the best example. I'm the black sheep of the family, so I would be the regular diamond, but it's fine. I've learned to cope with it. There, I was just showing you guys that polyacrylic that I always use. You can get it at Lowe's. It's the absolute best. You know what? I'm going to pause this video real quick and delete this part because it was a waste of time. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I had to get rid of that part because I made the mistake of buying this really super duper cheap acrylic paint, and I tried to use it as a base color and it was like non-existent. So I went ahead and decided to add a tiny little bit of dispersion color into my Mod Podge, and guys, that teeny tiny little drop, look what it did to my glue. Like, dispersion colors are no joke. I highly recommend if you guys are looking for something that is like very bright and just, it's so amazing. I love them. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add our second color. Guys, I think the cool thing about this design is that there's so many cool things that you can do. You can literally use any color combinations, any vinyl that you want to use. Like, it's just such a beautiful, there's just so much you can do with it. Okay, I'll shut up. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and glitter with the other shade of pink. Actually, I don't consider that other one a pink. That's more of like a wine, like a Merlot. Oh my gosh, look at me. Merlot, Merlot. Listen, this is how I would read it, Merlot, but I know that T is silent. Guys, that's why English is hard to me. Why would you put a letter in a word if it's gonna be silent? I don't understand. For example, like, let's just use the word nugget as an example, okay? Why would you put the word N if it was gonna be silent? You know, and then if you were gonna call it an ugget, why put the N in the first place? It's taking up space, right? It's taking up space. Why not just say they're called uggets? And if they're not called uggets and they're called nuggets, then just put the N. Like, why do things have to be silent, right? I don't know. Me coming from a different perspective where Spanish is my first language, those silent letters kill me because, you know, we would pronounce Merlot, Merlot, but hey, that's just me. Okay, so moving right along. Guys, I am so thankful for you guys. We're almost, I guess I shouldn't say almost, but I really think we're gonna hit 15,000 subscribers in the next couple of weeks. And just to think how I started my YouTube journey and how far we've come, it just seems unreal. And let me tell you guys, I have some really amazing surprises coming up really soon. I've been working really hard. Sometimes I spend long hours in my studio recording. And by studio, yes, fine, I mean my garage. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there are literally, like right now, it is 11 o'clock at night and I am still in here doing my voiceover, which is fine. I'm not complaining. I'm super thankful. I'm super happy. This is something I'm extremely passionate about. And when I see the comments where people are telling me that my videos made them laugh, that my videos gave them the strength to try a new design or to take the plunge and make tumblers, it just makes everything so worth it, because I know when I first started, I always turned to YouTube. That's how I learned a lot of things. A lot of things I learned by taking the plunge and just doing. But when I would get stuck or when I wanted to look at something specific, I would always look up YouTube videos. And so I know how important they are. And so just to be able to be here and to be able to create content for you guys, and for you guys to look forward to it every week and come back and comment and watch it, like, it just means the world to me, you guys, okay? And for any of you who are like, can you shut up and tell us what you're doing? After I sealed the glitter, I came in, I believe I did 40 mLs of epoxy so that I could get that really good coverage over that glitter. Not like a flood coat, but a pretty thick coat because I didn't want to have to come back and do a second coat before going in with my vinyl strips. So I went ahead and did 40 mLs of epoxy, and then I let this spin, okay? And then I came back. And also, guys, can you please leave a comment in the video and let me know if you make tumblers? I know there's some people who watch me who haven't taken the plunge yet and started making tumblers, or are barely considering it and maybe are looking for some guidance. I would really like to know if you are here and you are still trying to figure out if this is something that you want to do, because I'm thinking about putting a beginner's class together. So I'm just curious who would be interested in taking that class, okay? So here's what my tumbler looks like after it's been spinning for 24 hours, and now we're ready to add the rest of our vinyl, okay? Now, essentially what we're doing is we are gonna put a diamond inside of a diamond. My goodness, diamonds, 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 diamonds. We're gonna put a diamond inside of a diamond. And that's what I was telling you earlier about the combinations that you guys can do. You guys can do whatever colors, whatever patterns you want to do. And you don't even have to do as many diamonds as I did. But I do want to make a promise to you guys right now. I promise that I am either going to try to see if I can take a class, or I am going to see if I can hire someone to create templates for me. Okay, I don't know how to make them, and I wish I had the time to sit down and try to figure it out, but I am constantly filming and editing and doing voiceovers and doing ratchet shit and eating nuggets. So it's hard for me to find the time to teach myself a new trick, basically. But it is my goal to be able to create templates so that when I come up with a new design or something, I could be like, hey guys, all you have to do is download the template and that's it. You know, because I do want to apologize. This design is a little complex, okay? It is a little complex, but it's so worth it. I think it's so beautiful. The only thing I would have to tell you guys that makes me a little bit sad is that because I wasn't able to create an actual template, my lines in the end where the diamonds are weren't 100% symmetrical. And some of you might not notice it. Some of you might be like, girl, what are you doing? But it was bothering me. You know, I think that we're own worst critics. And I think that we are so incredibly hard on ourselves. And I just wish I could have perfected my lines a little bit better for you guys. But I feel like you guys can learn from this, and maybe you guys will be able to create, you know, something with a little bit more symmetrical lines. Maybe your lines will be straighter than mine, but overall, I do think that the diamond vortex, come on guys, I'm really trying to make this happen here because I really like the name Vortex, diamond vortex. But I do think the design is well worth the hassle and how freaking long it took me to make this. I really do, you guys. I think it's very unique, very cute. I think it's something that would catch someone's eye. And I am actually very excited to continue to mess with this design and see how many combinations we can come up with and how we can change it. Because you guys took the diamond tumbler and made it so much better. Like, you guys took the diamond tumbler and made such beautiful things that when I see your guys' designs, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. I mean, you guys are embarrassing me a little bit for sure. You know, you took something that I designed and you guys made it better. It's a little embarrassing, but you know what? I'm going to hype you guys up because you guys are freaking queens and kings. I do want to say that I did read a comment where somebody said, hey, can the guys get a shout out too? Because we watch you too. You know what, my dudes, my guys? Absolutely, you can get a shout out. So this is for all my dudes, all my homies, all my gangstas that are watching. Thank you for being here. I'm so thankful for you guys. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm taking a very fine paintbrush and I am just going over that middle pink diamond, okay? I want to glitter it. And I'm just trying to create a lot of dimension, a lot of different things for the eye to look at. You guys, as I was making this tumbler, I literally was making it up as I was going. I figured out that I wanted to layer like the diamonds on top of diamonds literally 10 minutes before I started filming this. this is a design that I kind of just was like, okay, let's run with it. The original idea for this vortex was a little different than what I am showing you guys. But like I mentioned before, I don't know how to create templates. So I just really wasn't able to get that tumbler to look how I wanted it to. But I am not going to give up. Excuse me? Did I just say give up? I'm not going to give up like Speedy Gonzalez. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. Okay? I want to be great for you guys because that's what you guys deserve. Why do you guys deserve it, you ask? Because you guys keep coming back every single Tuesday and every single Saturday. You're here listening to my ratchet ass, okay? You guys are loyal. I want you to look at yourself right now, poke yourself in the chest, like boop, and say, I'm loyal. I am a loyal baddie, okay? Because you are. Okay, you are. Okay, guys. So here you just see me going over and doing a second coat of glitter because I really wanted it to pop. I really wanted it to be like va-va-voom, va-za-zoom in your face. So I went ahead and did 2 coats. And then after I was done, okay, and after I cleaned up the edges and everything and brushed off all the excess glitter, I sealed it with polyacrylic and I epoxied it. I skipped through a few of those steps just because you guys already have seen me epoxy a million times. And I just wanted to not make this video an hour long and move on over to our vinyl strips, okay? Now for this, I'm just gonna show you guys a few of the diamonds because like I said, this video was starting to get a little long, okay? And I was like, long like my butt. Oh, the Lord did not bless me with a nice round peach. Okay, anyway, moving on. I really didn't want this video to be like 2 hours long, so that's why I cut it a little bit short, okay? Short like my sister. Sorry, Tweety Bird, I love you. Please don't come for me. But, you know, I've always made fun of my sister because she's always told me I had chicken legs, and I always told her she was vertically challenged. I said what I said. Okay, moving on. Sorry. I hope my sister's not watching. Tweety Bird, if you're watching this, you're my whole life. I can't wait to come visit you. I love you. Okay guys, so I'm not going to show you how to apply every single vinyl strip to every single diamond because it's the same repetitive thing over and over, okay? And guys, please don't look too closely here, okay? This is the part where my lines weren't exactly perfect, but I'm going to do it like the chinitas do it at the nail salon, okay? No, your nail not crooked, your finger crooked, okay? I'm going to tell you, no, my line's no crooked, your eyes are crooked, okay? Guys. I do not mean that to be offensive in any way, shape, or form. So if that joke has offended anyone, I sincerely apologize. I always make fun of myself as well, okay? I just want to make sure that you all know that my goal is never to be offensive or hurtful to anyone. My only goal in life is to make you guys smile, okay? Is to teach you guys to make something beautiful, and hopefully I can make you smile while you're doing it. So if you think my lines are crooked, it's not my lines, it's your eyes. Oh, sorry. It's not, I'm not the one with the crooked eyes. Hee hee, just kidding. So when I moved on to do the side, I accidentally wasn't recording when I started, but don't fret, don't sweat, don't be sad. Don't go into a deep Eeyore hole, okay? I'm gonna flip it and I'm gonna show you guys how I started the other side. But it's very simple. You just take 2 vinyl strips, okay, and you line them up and you have them meet at the top. You're creating a little teepee, a little diamond. The Mayan pyramids is what you're creating here. And basically you just want to create a triangle inside of a triangle, inside of a triangle, inside of a triangle, inside of a triangle. Oh, I blacked out. Until you get to the very bottom, and then you make this teeny tiny itty bitty little itty bitty teepee, okay? That's literally all you're doing. And you're going to do 4 of these, so I'm not going to lie. It's very time consuming, but like I said, in my opinion, it was worth it. And aside from your guys' eyes being crooked and some of the diamonds not looking 1000% symmetrical, I think the diamond vortex is a pretty cool concept, and I'm pretty stinking happy with it. So what you want to do, guys, is you want to align the tip of one triangle with the other triangle so that it looks like it's seamless, okay? And here I'm doing it in fast motion, or fast forward, sped up, speed it up, speeding up, I don't know. Because trust and believe, you guys did not want to watch me do both sides of this tumbler in regular motion, okay? Because I moved like a snail. My neck was hurting, I was cramping, I had gas. I shouldn't have had that cheeseburger earlier in the day. I knew it was too much cheese, but I did it anyway. And so let's just say that be thankful that there's a voiceover and you don't have to hear the noises that were coming from areas. My stomach, okay? Hee hee. I said what I said. And here, you guys, I just kind of came back and messed with it and just added vinyl everywhere, okay? And this was the end result, you guys. This is what it looked like. I sealed it with 30 mLs of epoxy. I really wanted to get full coverage over all of that vinyl. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you guys thought. This was super fun to make. It was a little time consuming, but it was worth it. Here's the final product. I hope you guys love it. Besitos. See you on Tuesday.